The effect that the absence of physical learning has on children from disadvantaged families remains a sore point for Grenada's Prime Minister, and while he is concerned about reported cases among teachers of both primary and secondary schools, the Prime Minister hinted that unless there is a major crisis, school will reopen guided by health protocols.
I'm in the category of those who said, unless we have crisis, a major crisis, school presence is absolutely necessary. What we have to do is do all that we can to protect our children, protect our teachers.
During his regular media engagement on Wednesday, Dr. Mitchell said although government can contract substitute teachers in the interim if there is a mass infection, the ministry will be forced to return to virtual teaching and learning, which interferes with the students' ability to socially interact with their peers.
If we have a massive infection, I don't see how you will be able to have that amount of substitute teachers to deal with physical presence in the classroom. So it means that we may have to go back to, if it reaches a point of crisis, to virtual teaching again. And I must say this is a very painful thing for me personally. I feel it for those young people going having, you remember we used to have these little school parties, right? And you meet your little girlfriend and so on, and you want to get a shake hand, you love that. This is hard for kids. It's tough.
He called on teachers to take personal responsibility for their health and safety and that of their students.
Every person, and certainly every teacher, has to accept personal responsibility, Mikey, for his own health. And therefore, teachers being vaccinated is clearly something that has to happen. Similarly, the students with the parent support have to obey protocols as best as possible, because you can get the virus, one, by certainly not observing the protocol and exposing yourself. And you prevent major medical problems by vaccinating. So it seems to me that that message must continue.
Last week, the Ministry of Education announced that schools will operate adhering to the 6 feet physical distancing protocol. Students and teachers are required to wear a mask and sanitize or wash hands frequently. The Ministry of Education also said a further update will be provided on Friday, January 14th.